Hey guys, this is Rogue Rage from Final Turn along with Fangirl, who's filming for us.
Hey!
Alright, so today we're giving you some more Vanguard content, which we haven't done in a while. I don't know if you guys remember, but in our previous videos I had mentioned that Granblue is my favorite clan, second clan after Hogwarts, but still favorite clan, first favorite clan from the show. So yeah, now that Nightsnow has come out, that Fighters Collection 2 is released, we'll be giving you guys this Granblue deck profile. Alright, so for our starter, we've got Peter the Ghosty. I'm torn as to whether I want to run him or Night Kid for this deck. I do like Peter the Ghosty, but I feel as though that +1 to the hand isn't necessarily enough. Night Kid gives you the just choose one from the top 10. A lot of the times I've been testing the two, still using Peter the Ghosty for now, but Night Kid gives you any choice from your top 10 of any choice of one. So if you've got Break Ride in the hand, you can put Nightsnow in the drop zone, so you can get that superior Break Ride later on in the game after you Break Ride over Break Ride. I don't know. He's not so bad, but I might switch him out for Night Kid. Onto our trigger lineup, we run 8 crit, so 4 Rough Seas Banshee. I love her just because, you know, pop her into the soul if you call it from the drop zone, then you draw a card. That's great for hand advantage. Run another 4 crit for Ghoul Cannonball. Just basic crit, like the 8 crit. I run your 4 standard heal, Dr. Rogue. Now when, I don't know, maybe during the full Legion era I'll run 12 crit. I run 2 stands. I was thinking about switching these two guys out for Hades Steersman, haven't decided yet. Hades Steersman is when grade 3 is placed on Vanguard Circle. You could call him from the drop zone, put him in the same column. It's only a 3k booster though, so it's not the biggest deal. I'd much rather have the 5k booster if ever needed. Call him from the drop zone than the extra 5. And I run 2 draw because it just gives you a little bit of a hand advantage, and love the artwork on this one. For my grade 1s, I run 4 Gustion, just your standard perfect card. When the Quintet wall drops for Granblue, I don't know if I really want to run them because it is easy to mill out, even with this build, which isn't that traditional, but I still find myself getting close to milling out towards the end of games. And I don't know, I guess Quintet walls, I don't know if I really want them in the deck yet. I run 3 King Seahorse. I like putting this guy behind the Vanguard, hit, drop a card that you want to put into your toolbox, in this case your drop zone, and draw a card. It's good if you have Nightsnow in hand, 2 Night Mists, drop Nightsnow, or if you drop the Corrode Dragon, drop him in the drop zone. I run 4 Sea Strolling Banshee. This is a card whose potential I didn't really realize at first. I was kind of naive to it. It didn't hit me till recently how great of a card it is. I mean, it's pure hand advantage. Guard with it, go into the drop zone, get rid of it with King Seahorse, or if she ends up in the drop zone with any of the starters or any of the milling cards, you call her back, Soul Blast 1, draw a card. That's pure plus, especially because if you call 2 of her, that's a 22 after the +5 from the skills. That's a 22 column right there. It's just great. And then it's pure hand advantage. I run 4 Dandy Guy Romario. This is a regular AK grade 1 beater. He's probably one of my favorite cards overall, just artwork wise, but I like the AK beater because sometimes I feel like the Granblues are just kind of underpowered, but I like them. Grade 2s, I run 2 Undead Pirates of the Frigid Knights. I just like to have 2 of these just because, like I said, sometimes hand can be a problem in the deck, especially against some of these more meta decks. Skill is when he attacks either Vanguard or Rearguard, at Vanguard or Rearguard. If you have left cards in your hand and your opponent, he gains +3. At 11 is pretty nice, especially mid-game, well, earlier mid-game, because it forces out better guards. Then I run 4 Dragon Corrode Corrupt Dragons. This is one of the newer Granblue cards, came out BT13. When he's called from drop zone, he gains an extra 3,000. So when he's coupled up with the 5,000 plus his skill when he's called from the drop zone, he's hitting for 17 alone, which is a nice number to hit for. I like putting either the Banshees behind him or just him alone if I need to. So all in all, good card. I run 4 of my, I guess I would consider him my avatar, 10k beater. That's Commodore Blue Blood. Like I said, I like the beaters in this deck because it helps give those power boosts. Just all around good to have. On to my grade 3s. I run 4 Lord of the Seven Seas Night Mist, which is the break ride for the deck. This guy gave Granblue more of a competitive edge. It still isn't what they needed, but you know, it gave them a little bit of that competitive scene. They topped in Greece, came in second, so that's always a plus. But his effect is when his break ride, break 4 break ride, gives plus 10,000. You call 2 from the drop zone, and they each get plus 5,000, but they go back at the end of the turn. So I like to spam it out with rough seas. Oh, sorry, yeah, sea strolling banshee. Sorry, and you know, do the soul blast, call, draw 2. Next grade 3 is the new guy from the Fighters collection. A lot of people were anticipating this card. It's Ice Flow Swordsman Nightsnow. His skill is you can counter blast 2 when there's a grade 3 Vanguard in the Mangum Circle. You could counter blast 2 to put Superior Ride him. I like to go break ride over break ride for a turn, and then during the same turn Superior break ride. So you're calling 4 from the deck, 4 from the drop zone. Sorry, so you can spam out the Banshees and the Corrode or however you'd like to do it. And then with this guy, you his secondary skill is you counter blast 1, retire a card, take a card from the drop zone, give it plus 5,000. Sets up some really nice field advantage and some numbers while keeping pretty decent hand. I was playing Chris earlier, and like for example, I liked I had break ride over break ride, superior break road, no idea. And I called 4 Banshees, and then I called 4, soul blasted 4, drew 4, retired 1, drew another one from the drop zone, and drew another one. So that was 5 cards in hand before drive checks. And then I was hitting for 22, 22, and 29. So not the biggest columns, like I said. That's my only problem with Granblues right now. I might have to adjust it to make some bigger power columns. I was having a discussion with a friend of mine. You should check out his channel. It's Team No Guard. It's Adam Jackson's team. While I am happy with Nightsnow, I don't think it's the card that Granblue needed yet. It gives them a little bit of a competitive edge, but I don't think that they're where they should be by now. I mean, they're as rogue could be, but I don't know. They're just not competitive enough for me yet. I'd like some more support, maybe some. I think it's the fact that his secondary skill is only usable once, and setting up the drop zone is so tricky at times. And I guess it's the technicality of the clan mixed in with not having the proper support yet that makes the clan so potentially dangerous, but doesn't send them over that hump yet. So yeah, this is still a work in progress. All deck show is a work in progress. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's fairly consistent, hits for nice numbers, gives some nice pressure, keeps some nice hand, which is always important. It was standing up to Chris's Alfred build, sorry. Gonna hopefully give you some match videos with this deck. I'd like to hear what other Granblue users think about it. Like I said, it's not a very traditional deck build. I made it completely by myself, and like you guys should know by now, I don't like doing things traditionally. Maybe give some of your opinions, your thoughts, your builds, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little deck profile. And that was Rogue Rage and Vanguard, and we'll see you guys later. Bye guys.